like you, other people also want to become a president, a senator, or a CEO of a conglomerate. To stand out and be preferred above them, you must outwork them. Maybe by waking up earlier or going to bed later than them and floating ideas that are more acceptable than theirs. No teacher ever teaches everything in class. Diligent students garner additional knowledge via self-effort by researching in libraries and consulting other resources. The Bereans used to go back home to search the scriptures to find out whether what they were taught was true. Acts 17 verse 11. Now, these Jews were better disposed and more noble than those in Thessalonica, for they were entirely ready and accepted and welcomed the message concerning the attainment through Christ of eternal salvation in the kingdom of God, with inclination of mind and eagerness, searching and examining the scriptures daily to see if these things were so. Daniel refused to go with the crowd. He didn't defile himself with the king's meat and was eventually preferred above the presidents in Babylon. Daniel 1 verse 8 and Daniel 6 verse 3. Daniel 1:8. But Daniel determined in his heart that he would not defile himself by eating his portion of the king's rich and dainty food, or by drinking the wine which he drank. Therefore, he requested of the chief of the eunuchs that he might be allowed not to defile himself. Numbers 6 1-4 and 1 Corinthians 10 verse 21. Daniel 6 verse 3. Then this Daniel was distinguished above the presidents and the satraps, because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm. When Isaac separated himself and outworked the Philistines on his farm, he reaped 100-fold in the year of famine. He became greater than the Philistines to the extent of being envied. Genesis 26 verse 12-14. Then Isaac sowed seed in that land and received in the same year 100 times as much as he had planted, and the Lord favored him with blessings. And the man became great and gained more and more until he became very wealthy and distinguished. He owned flocks, herds, and a great supply of servants, and the Philistines envied him. Joseph stood out in good character till the dream he had as a small boy became a reality in his mid-30s, when he became the prime minister in Egypt. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is extra. That extra could be small or big, but it must be added to make one stand out in a career. God can establish a fertile ground for his children in the midst of a dry vegetation. Amos 4 verse 7. And also, I withheld the rain from you when there were yet 3 months to the harvest. I caused it to rain upon one city and caused it not to rain upon another city. One piece of ground was rained upon, and the piece upon which it did not rain withered. In the midst of all round famine, Israel still flourished in Goshen. Genesis 47 verse 27. And Israel dwelt in the land of Egypt, in the country of Goshen, and they gained possessions there, and grew and multiplied exceedingly. Exodus 33 verse 16. For by what shall it be known that I and your people have found favor in your sight? Is it not in your going with us, so that we are distinguished, I and your people, from all the other people upon the face of the earth? Dare to walk in the fear of God, and it shall make you stand out in whatever you lay your hands upon to do. Please share my videos to encourage others.